It's so bright in here. Why?
You know, I've been considering getting on the videos, the recording of the recordings, right? And then submitting captions for it.
So that people can.
No. But the wrong captions.
Oh my god, you gotta do that. That would be hilarious.
And typing like the wrong captions.
That would be hilarious. That'd be awesome.
Let's not spread COVID through the internet, man. What the heck? Dude, just push. Pull. Oh, man. Where's your sunglasses?
I'm working on it. I'm getting ready.
You know what? You should take the whole mask thing and put it just over your eyes. You're not really going to have that on the whole time, are you?
Why not?
Because it's tough to understand you.
You don't understand me?
I do. That's only because now I can understand Charlie Brown's parents after these things have been on for so damn long. Only over the eyes. There you go. Wait, which Fat Albert character did that? Was that Mushmouth?
Was it Mushmouth that had the turtleneck on? Gotta make sure it's aesthetically pleasing.
That's pretty funny. Now put your glasses on.
Oh yeah, now I can't see a damn thing.
Nice.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright. I'm gonna ladies and gentlemen this thing, so.
Oh, Jesus.
No, not Jesus. Cheeses.
Cheez-Its?
Cheeses.
Jeepers, creepers.
Where'd you eat those people? Wait, what? Eat those people?
You didn't see the movie?
I saw Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, he ate people to get parts.
The guy in the hole was eating people?
Jeepers Creepers, the movie?
Yeah. The box truck and the dude in the hole and the wing thingy.
How do you think he got his parts? He ate the parts he needed to live.
He was eating them?
Yes.
I don't think
You
so.
didn't pay attention to the movie, did you?
It's been a while since I saw it.
Yeah.
Right.
The one scene where the cop's like standing there and trying to figure out where he is, and he eats a hole through his back and eats his heart, so he has a heart. That was fucked up. Because all of a sudden, all you hear is the chewing, and then all of a sudden, Creepers is gone, and there's just a hole in the guy's chest, and then he falls over.
Wow.
That was jacked up.
Okay, so, alright, you ready?
No.
You gonna do it anyways?
Huh?
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 I can't hear you.
Alright, hold on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome once again to the Not Robots podcast. That's your host, Harry.
Where are you?
I'm over here somewhere. Harry's got something over his eyes today instead of over his mouth.
I'm trying not to see COVID.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I hear that it's microscopic, so you don't have to worry about that too much.
I'm wearing a mask over my eyes so that I don't catch it from the internet.
Okay. Well, I'm not a mouth breather, so we're all right.
You do drag your knuckles, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the great man always kept his mouth closed, except when he was like, smiling and stuff.
Did you?
Talking. Yeah, mostly.
Okay.
I think.
Where are you?
When Beagley was driving the van. Oh, I'm right here next to you, on your left side.
I never understood how great it was a vegetarian. How many vegetables would it take to because he was constantly eating fruit.
Yeah. Imagine the size of the banana peels that he'd throw behind him.
The banana, people remember he would pinch them like they were Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
So, well, how many metric tons of bananas does it take to feed Grape Ape? I mean,
All of them?
well,
Probably.
mhm. So how's he getting? I don't want to know.
That's for another day.
topic. Yeah,
Yeah, well, speaking of watching things, every Friday night that I'm off work, my kids and I, we have a movie night.
Is it movie night?
No, we're recording on a Sunday right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
What day is it?
It's a Sunday today.
Ice cream. Hot fudge, yeah.
Yes, it's Sunday, Banana Split Day. Which day is Banana Split Day?
I don't know. We'd have to look at the calendar.
I think
find
it's
out
also
when
Sunday.
National Banana Split Day is.
Yeah, there's a National Everything Day.
This National Banana Split on a Donut Day. I'm waiting for that one.
To try that one out.
What?
What? You'll go to Dairy Queen and request it. They probably have it. Gonna have to supply your own donuts, sir.
Can you take like your regular donut and not stuff it with jelly and stuff it with vanilla ice cream?
You know something special about Dairy Queen? They serve cheeseburgers.
Not all of them, right?
Well, at least the one here does.
Well, there's only one here.
That's what I said. The one.
Well,
The one here.
yeah.
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 Well, no, there's one at the beach as well, and there's one in Cocoa. Yeah. On
There's
Dixon.
one on Merritt Island. I didn't know there was one in Cocoa.
Yeah, it's on Dixon.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. They serve cheeseburgers at the Dairy Queen.
But there's cheese on it. That's dairy.
Oh, well, I mean, if you get it without the cheese,
Then you can't. No, you can't have that. Then it's not. There's no dairy.
I wonder if that's even possible.
Exactly.
Is this an option for me to not have ice cream and dairy stuff on my cheeseburger?
Exactly. Because it's a Dairy Queen. It would be like forbidden.
Then maybe they, they bring your donut and chop it in half, then they put the ice cream on there, and then throw some burger patties.
I feel nauseous.
Yeah, I know. That sounds terrible. But anyway, so movie night.
Uh-huh.
Well, this Friday we watched Project Power, one of the Netflix-produced movies. My son wanted to watch it. My wife and I had never even heard of it.
Oh yeah.
And then-
Netflix is advertising the snot out of it.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big fan of like hip hop and rap music. Everything in my life is already digital and computers and everything. I don't want drum machines and auto tune to be in my music as well. So if I can go back to analog for say classical or
If I
country
could
or
see
rock,
you,
or
I'd be
anything.
giving you a horrible look.
I know you're giving me a horrible face thing right now. I'm just not a fan of it. That's all.
You know that rap and hip hop actually used to use like records, right?
Oh yes, back in the day when it was good, I liked it.
Oh,
The
so
old
you
stuff.
are a fan of rap and hip hop,
Not the
modern.
new stuff.
Yeah, so so don't say that.
Well,
'cause then
there's-
you just you included the entire genre in it.
Well, there's new country music that's doing it now too, and I'm like, well, how is this? I don't like that either. If it's got
So you're-
rock
so
music
wait,
has been
hold on,
doing it
hold
too,
on,
like
hold
all
on.
these digital sounds and junk in it. I don't want it. I want
So
I
now
want
you're
real.
trying to sound like a grandparent, I don't know what's wrong with kids nowadays. This auto-tune music. Back in my day, we had legitimate bands. Do you remember big band music? Yes, we used to go down to the clamshell and listen when they came out.
Okay. The clamshell. That's a great 50s like diner with live band music kind of name.
So you're beginning to sound
Probably
like
spot
that?
on.
This music, these kids nowadays don't
I
like
know,
music.
I know. I get it. I get it. My wife calls me a music snob.
No, you're just old. You just won't embrace the new genres. You're like, I
well,
don't
like I
like the
said,
new genres. I
everything-
don't feel this.
Everything is digital and computerized. I don't want my music to be digital and computerized. That's all.
Too bad. How do you think? Okay, how do you think they get it on the radio? I'm just asking. Do you think
I
like a little
listen to
guy
Spotify,
is
so-
in the? Oh, even better. So
I-
how do you think they get it on? Do you think there's a little guy in Spotify like literally singing at that moment.
No, I
But
know.
then it is digital, so you can't. You're
I know.
I'm just saying.
There's a section that I'm trying to pull out and make it the analog, and I enjoy it that way. So let's leave it that way. Anyway, so we watch a movie on Netflix, Project Power. And if you haven't seen it, it's about these guys that have this special pill, and they take the pill, and they get.
Isn't that Unbreakable? No.
It sounds like Matrix too, doesn't it?
No. What was the name of that with the and they took the pill and they became better or some crap? Oh man.
I don't remember. Anyways, so they have to twist the pill, and then they swallow the thing, and then for the next 5 minutes they have some superpower. And if it's their first time ever, they have no idea what superpower they're going to get.
5-minute superpower?
Yes, 5 minutes of superpower. I mean, other than the random explosions that some people experience, there's a bunch of, like, once you know what it is, you can, do whatever you want, I guess, as long as you have this, it's like $500 a pill kind of craziness. But imagine this is real, right? And you twist the thing, and your very first time, it take you like, man, what kind of superpower? I have no idea what my superpower is. But then all of a sudden you can, I don't know, finish everybody's sentences or some sort of super lame superpower. What kind of lame superpower could you think of?
Well, you see, in my opinion, that's kind of an oxymoron. If it's a superpower, how can it be lame? No one else has it. It makes you unique, so it's a superpower.
Okay, just imagine, if you will, for a moment. The subject today is lame superpowers, so we got to move with lame superpowers.
But how can it be lame and a superpower at the same time?
Okay, well, compared to like flying or X-ray vision, like the ability to, I don't know, finish your hot coffee in one swallow without burning yourself.
That would mean that you could consume hot liquids without burning yourself. So you could walk into a fire, go suck it all in, and stop the fire. That's an incredible superpower.
But only as much as your lung capacity. So it's a very small portion.
Well, it depends on what your lung capacity.
You could probably get a beginner Boy Scout campfire, and that's about it.
That may be enough to get in that door and save that crying baby. That's still cool.
I don't know. It seems awfully lame. I mean, of course, if you got through with it and saved the crying baby, well, why does the baby have to be crying?
Because it's panicking.
Because
the innate fear, fire. That genetically coded memories of, when that first tree got hit and your knuckle draggers went, oh my God, what is that? And I'm like, oh man.
Bang two rocks together.
There's no hope for them. There's no hope for them.
Cro-Magnon, is that what we're talking about here? All right, so imagine the superpowers, like you could, I don't know, just remelt plastic.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Okay, you're holding on to your cup from, say you go to the gas station and get your frozen cup of coffee, and then anytime you touch it, your plastic cup, it melts, and now your frozen coffee's on the ground.
No, it's a superpower. You can control it. So now, when you finish your coffee or your whatever your plastic, so now you open yourself up an Etsy shop, and you turn your plastic coffee recycles into cool things that people want to buy. So now, instead of all of those bottles floating out in the Atlantic and the Pacific, creating little islands, now you're saving the planet one Etsy sale at a time. Ha!
Okay, all right.
That's phenomenal.
How about this then? Any wood you touch disappears. Like, evaporates. The face of the earth, poof, gone. Anything wood.
No residue, nothing?
Nothing.
Completely gone.
Completely gone.
Gone.
Poof.
So, on those construction sites, when they're, tearing out all these old timbers that are, rotted and full of nails, now we got to dispose of this. They call you up. Look at the service you're providing. Dumps don't have to hold as much stuff. We've actually now recovered part of the earth. You're a phenomenal being. So far, everything you pointed to is saving someone or the planet.
Okay. How about this one? Let's go. How about this one then? I know, right? Robo-dope.
I'm serious. Come on. Hit me with your best shot. Come on.
You take the pill, and you become completely made out of sand.
That was one of Spider-Man's arch enemies. Sandman. Do you know what you could do if you completely made out of
You
sand?
can't control the wind though.
Yeah,
Only
but
the
you
fact
can-
that you're made out of sand.
But you can control yourself.
Sure.
So you can
Go
move
on.
around.
Yeah.
So when there's a fire, you can go smother it. So now you're like one of the best firefighters there is. No chemical residue. When you leave, all the sand leaves with you.
Damn it. All right.
I told you you're gonna have problems with this one.
All right.
Come
Okay.
on, come on. Give me a scenario.
5 minutes of super hair growth. Like every hair on your body just starts growing completely out of control. We're talking about your head, your arms, your underwear, the area that's covered by your underwear, your underarm.
Your underwear. Yeah.
All the hair on your body, even on your tongue, your ear, everything. Boom. For the next 5 minutes, just grows rapid crazy.
Can you control it?
Like it turned into Cousin It. No, it's just, a lot of these powers, if you've seen it, like the guy that catches on fire, he's not controlling the fire. The guy that becomes bulletproof, he's not bulletproof. The guy that throws
He's not bulletproof, but he's bulletproof?
well, he can't control it. His whole skin, he's not like, oh, I'll take that bullet, but not this one, not one of those. It's like an all or nothing kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's,
bulletproof.
okay, in this one, it's all or nothing. You grow hair continuously and you have no control. Hair everywhere. Your Cousin It, 5 minutes.
How much hair?
Just keeps growing crazy. We're talking like 3 inches a second.
3 inches a second.
Every single hair. Out of your nose, your ear.
Car out of control. You can create a cushion out of your body hair with maximum growth every 3 seconds. So you've got God knows what feet of hair within a couple of minutes. Yeah. You just saved somebody. Go ahead. Next.
So what you say?
You're a human pillow at that point.
In this case.
You're the hair airbag. That's what hair bag.
The human pillowcase stuffer.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Okay.
You need to come up with one scenario that's completely worthless.
I'm working on it.
You haven't been able to
The
yet.
ability to know how every movie ends before watching it.
Huh?
The special ability is that you know how every movie that's on or TV show or everything ends before the ending.
How do you know?
You take it and all of a sudden you know that in Jurassic Park
17.
Yeah, whatever, the dinosaur eats the guy on a porta potty or something. Boom, that's how it ends or whatever, and that's the end of the whole series in Jurassic Park 17. And now you know because you took your pill.
So you've got some level of clairvoyance.
Yes, but only on movies.
So
And only the ones you haven't seen.
So you've got movies.
And only while they're on.
Man, you're working hard to limit this, aren't you? Because
I'm trying.
you know I'm gonna come up with something. That's not even fair. You've got too many parameters on that one. That would be completely. That one I would say would be largely you. Oh no.
You're a movie critic.
You're sitting there with your kid. You know how this movie is gonna end. This movie is gonna give your kid nightmares for months. You come up with some stupid, lame reason to not finish the movie, and the kid has to go to bed and doesn't suffer through months of trauma. Next.
Dang.
Ooh, coffee's
All right.
a magical substance.
I know.
I need more of this.
Yes. Yeah, I had the Dunkin' D this morning.
Yes. Come on, give me another scenario.
All right. The ability to discharge batteries instantly. You get near a battery, poof, it discharges.
You're working at Elon's factory where we're testing batteries. They can recycle the batteries faster because you can discharge them instantly. If we discover that there's a problem with a batch of batteries that can potentially overheat and explode, guess who can fix that?
Yeah. All right, then what about the other side? You get near a battery, it automatically charges way too much, rapidly overheats, thermal runaway, the works.
Huh?
You get near a battery, and
so now you become the inverse.
supercharging.
So now you become the inverse.
Mm-hmm.
So you get near a battery and the battery supercharges. Does the battery explode?
Well, if it goes too fast, they all go into thermal runaway if it's a lithium. Or if it's like a car battery, it boils and it will, problems there.
Excellent. So now you're working for law enforcement. You know that the bad guy's in his house. You know where the car is. You go to the car, you touch the hood where the battery is, battery's done. He goes, he tries to escape, he jumps in his car. Excuse me, sir, you're coming with me. Next.
You can't, well, stay away from the next 5 minutes, guys. The batteries on our
Exactly.
radios will explode.
Exactly.
Your watch battery will ignite.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Come on. Even better, you can actually use all right, give Joe the batteries. We've got to breach this house. All right. Throw. Boom. Breach. Next. Come on. Give me something challenging here.
Oh, I'm trying. This is a lot tougher than I was expecting.
I told you. I warned you. As soon as I saw the topic, I said, ooh,
Man.
he's going to have problems.
All right.
And I'm doing this blindfolded, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are on the YouTubes, but those of you who are only listening and can't, I am doing this blindfolded. This is just pure, natural, raw talent.
Okay. For anybody that's possibly your first time,
Harry's
we come up with a subject and that's it.
And Harry's crazy, because obviously if this is your first time, you're like, who is this?
I'm lost.
Well, don't be lost. We're all lost. It's okay. You're all lost.
Right, your special ability is to...
Oh, man.
Alright, you're not confused when watching the television show Lost.
What?
It's gotta go forward if you can send it a little more. There you go. He really is like, can't see crap.
My special ability is I'm not confused when watching the television show Lost.
Yes. Your special ability is you understand everything that's going on.
I didn't even watch Lost, so this is going to actually have to...
Well, that's not fair then.
Hold on. I'm embracing the full power of my coffee.
Squeeze it. Did you just fart?
So,
Oh.
I understand what's going on in this show Lost, which apparently is confusing for the masses. So now I'm writing blog posts, explaining things, enhancing the enjoyment and experience for the common man. Next.
All right. So in our last episode, it was about like the pleasant robot thing.
Yeah.
There were 2 movies so far that we've been told that we forgot about.
Which two?
Well, one I'm very surprised we didn't remember. Which, by the way, Prometheus was the answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who told us?
We'll show you later.
Okay.
There's a movie that it was good. I actually watched it after seeing this, and I'd never seen it before, never even heard of it, and I'm actually surprised considering decent cast and everything. And it was called Robot and Frank. It was 2003. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Well, it's like the Honda Asimo robot. Was like
this a documentary?
No, like the main character was this guy Frank. That he's basically a super thief, kleptomaniac kind of guy, and he's got a bit of dementia, and it's in the future, so they got robots that are like taking care of people, and the Honda Asimo, it doesn't have the brand on it or anything, you just have to know what it is, but that's who they used as the other character on the thing, and for his sanity and stuff, they help him plot breaking into stuff, and it was actually a really good movie. But the other one we forgot too, and this is the one that I'm really surprised that we forgot about: Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. The robot Bill and Ted go and kill him. You remember that?
I think I don't remember that on purpose.
Boy, that would be a great great superpower to know which movie is lame before you watch it.
But once again, that helps the populace because people will...
That's why I said it was a good one. Yeah.
That's an incredible superpower right there.
Come
on, you can't even come out with a superpower that's legit lame. Remember, Every superpower is neither good nor bad. It's how you leverage it. And I will spin a scenario
Okay,
to leverage.
well, all right. Then you come up with a lame. I'll come up with a cool thing, and you tell me how it's lame.
That's not how it works.
Well, we're gonna try it this way then.
That's
All
not
right.
how any of this works.
You tell me where the negative is on this. All right.
Okay.
You can fly. Where's the negative?
You can fly.
Yeah.
Where's the negative and you can fly?
Yeah. Where's the negative?
Out of the blue, you learn how to fly.
Yep.
World War III. What is that on our radar? Yeah, no. Yeah. Game
That's
over
just
right
true.
there.
I don't
believe
Hello,
anyone.
aircraft. Please identify yourself.
Exactly. I don't believe anyone ever accepted that in all the movies. Iron Man. Dude, there's this thing flying that we don't know. It has no transponder.
It does
What
though.
the Dr. Flox is that thing? Somebody's launched a secret weapon. Release the nukes now. Wouldn't that be like the common response to that?
That's okay. So, all right, you can
Superman. I mean, think of it.
All right.
What the hell is that thing flying?
The negative to being able to run like the Flash.
The
Where's the
negative
downside?
to being
Where's the
able to
downside?
run like so there's this incredible TV series called The Boys,
Okay.
and it's about a bunch of superpowered individuals who work for a corporate organization, and the fact that you're superpowered doesn't mean that you can't have accidents. There's this one scene where one of our major protagonists is talking to his girlfriend. She's standing on the edge of the curb and they're talking about moving in together, and the Flash equivalent runs by, didn't notice her, and pretty much he's holding on to forearms.
Like ripped her arms off.
Turned her into roadkill.
Oh boy.
Next.
Okay. Well, if he impacted her, don't you think that he would have felt the concussive blow just as much as she did? Equal opposite force reaction and so on?
The kinetic energy of the Flash in motion. That was always a question I never quite understood, because if he can speed punch you, what is the impact upon him? But
he didn't say that his bones and stuff were stronger enough.
See, that was the thing.
You didn't think those metacarpals would have shattered?
I never understood kind of how the Flash could come across an entire. Isn't there one scene in the TV series where he gets up enough momentum to do the Flash punch, where he runs back 5 miles and then runs forward 5 miles and hits someone, and I'm like, so F equals MA.
Yeah, wait a minute.
So his body's got to be.
Man, did you think his joints would wear out really fast too? I mean, it's like Captain Arthritis by the end of that.
But if you're assuming that he's faster, he's also consuming much more fuel. Then doesn't he heal faster and process faster?
He'd really burn up his shoes too. I mean, those.
They were engineered. The entire suit was engineered.
The Lamborghinis.
Yeah, exactly. This Star Labs engineered a friction. Star Labs thing. But you'd wonder, right? Because shouldn't I'm really fast, but has anything else changed about my body? Literally, you've got to be the Wolverine with super speed. You've got to be adamantium and super fast, because you are
healing too.
Yeah, because you're taking the impacts. But they never did address that in the whole entire super speed character things.
Okay, so what's the negative side of being able to X-ray vision?
Who would trust you?
Well, you'd never tell them.
Then you don't have a superpower. Then you don't have a superpower, because if you can't tell anybody about it, then it's no.
Well, nobody would believe you have a superpower, but it's...
I am Batman. Okay,
yeah.
You wouldn't have a...
See? Batman never told anybody.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well,
Alfred
a few,
knew.
Yeah, Alfred knew, and then
The array of
Robin,
Bat Boys knew.
Yeah, array of Bat Boys. That's a good point.
Eventually, the Batgirl knew.
Yeah.
The Superman knew.
Yeah.
The Cat Chick knew.
The rest of the
The rest of the Justice League. So all of a sudden, hundreds of people know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no.
So, if he started having like some sort of mental breakdown and needed to talk to a therapist, which one would he have chosen?
If Batman ever had a mental breakdown, they'd have to put him down because remember, Batman was the only one that was smart enough to kill all of them.
Yeah.
That was the most disturbing part about that character.
You know, later on he gained a superpower instead of just being rich, which was kind of his superpower, and to know kung fu.
Actually, he did have a superpower the
He
whole
did
time.
after a while.
Well, he actually did the whole time.
Well, developed after a while.
I would say more noticed.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He really no one should have been that strategic a thinker.
Right.
I mean, that was a little bit over the top.
Right. Well, then he started being able to tell the future a bit more too. So, can you think of any, since you're being the opposite direction here? You know, that's the terrible blah blah blah. Would you think of any that would be a terrible superpower? You take the Project Power pill. You got 5 minutes, and you're like, crap. You know. The ability to weave, the very first time you're like, well, I have no idea. And 5 minutes go by, you have no clue what it was. Turns out ability to, weave baskets faster than anybody else or something. Underwater only.
Why do you always have to throw? Because the second you're like, oh wait, that's too easy. He'll come and say, underwater only. You've got to go some obscure. You can only weave baskets at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Okay, that's a little challenging now.
Well, you get down there, you're hanging out with the mermaids and the super sharks and
the things that we don't know exist that still exist.
Welcome to the center of the earth, people.
Hi, I'm King Mole, and these are my subjects. And so a superpower that would legit be bad.
Yeah,
lame. Lame.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It would just be like, crap, basically is the idea.
For 5 minutes, you sleep better than anyone else on the planet.
Super sleeping.
Because, I mean, you wake up after those 5 minutes more rested than you have ever been in your entire life.
That'd be kind of cool, though, man. You could have like 2 or 3 jobs and say you had 2 jobs and you could be full-time college at the same time. Like, you just like, all right, I got a 5-minute break. Turn the pill and take it down and
I didn't say
5 minutes. Boom! I'm super refreshed. Let's go.
Power nap. That would be it.
Yeah.
What's? Oh wait. We better call power nap. To do what? Oh, but the good thing is, you'd be a great 5-minute timer.
What takes 5 minutes?
I have no idea.
How long is an egg timer for? Like 2?
I don't even know. I mean, I hard boil my eggs by bringing the water to a boil and then just, turning it to low and letting the eggs sit there for like 7-10 minutes, and then it's perfect.
Yeah, whatever. But I usually just say hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Because if somebody has this on speaker, that'd be funny.
Why'd you do that?
Sure, 5 minutes.
Oh man,
got him. Hey Google, stop.
Too late. The timer's set.
Hey Google, stop timer. I don't know.
Yeah. In 5 minutes it'll go off.
5
Deal
minutes.
with it then.
Yeah.
So yeah. Power nap could be the best timer on the planet for 5-minute intervals.
All right. Let's say.
Ooh, he could be a workout timer at a fitness facility.
You have no fingers because your hands or whatever. You're whatever it is. Some sort of problem happened and you're cut off at the wrist, right?
No. So no fingers or no hands. Make your
We'll
mind
go.
up.
Okay, we'll go no hands.
Okay.
Okay, you have
So
nothing.
We
Your
can't call you.
wrists,
We
boom.
can't call you Hans.
Right? You're cut off at the wrist. You have
Okay.
no hands, fingers at all. Right?
Okay.
You gain for 5 minutes the world's fastest typing. World's fastest typer. Yeah. Super typing. But you have no fingers and hands.
Now is where you've made a mistake because you didn't overqualify this. So for those 5 minutes, that means that you have ethereal fingers which permit you to type at a speed which is unheard of.
Oh, all of a sudden you grow like ghost hands? Is that what you're saying?
Energy fingers.
Oh, get out.
Because you didn't qualify this one.
Oh, man.
So now it's my ball to
So
play
for
with.
5 minutes you have hands.
So for 5 minutes, I have energy fingers, and I can type faster on anything known to mankind. So I can transcribe massive documents for legal firms or medical transcriptions and save countless hours. Next.
Okay, so you'd have a hard time getting that pill started. Picked
Why?
up, like, you know, you need hands and you got a
No.
wife or something, you know? Bad timing, I guess. You pick it up with your 2 wrists.
Yep, pick it up, stick it between your teeth,
Hopefully you're really flexible, just use your toes.
roll it, and you're good.
I guess. Oh, man. So,
Come
like,
on.
literally any superpower can be construed as, like, not lame.
For 5 minutes, I can blow tissues out of my nose.
How did you get him in there?
The pill gives me the ability to...
So you're a tissue dispenser.
I'm a tissue dispenser for 5 minutes.
Wow.
Cold and flu season, I'm the most popular mofo on the planet.
I mean, are they like, you know, aloe and...
Yes, you know, the fully blown aloe, antibacterial, when you blow and your nose feels soft, like, you know, it's been soaking in palm olive, the redness goes away, it's got a little menthol in it, so your sinus is clear. You've got like the best tissue on the planet shoots out your nose.
Well, that sounds cool. I'd actually have 5 minutes where I'd be allowed to be around cats.
Exactly.
I'm good with that, I guess.
Then you could run like hell.
Well, noses running.
Run! Gotta get out of range before
Yeah.
those 5 minutes are
Clear out that nose. Ready?
Exactly.
Tissues. Whee.
And I can stop crime with it. They're in their getaway car. Yeah, but they need to see. Cover the entire windshield in aloe soap tissues. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, but if you had a runny nose before that started.
Oh, they'd adhere even better.
Sticky tissues.
Exactly.
Yuck. Oh, boy.
Come on. This was your topic. You did not know what you were getting yourself into.
Yeah, I know.
This is a good time.
Yes. Let's see.
Okay, so the worst. No, we won't go there. No, I'm gonna drink more coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an inappropriate 5 minutes. Man, he's a good 5 minute man. Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah, but you'd be really popular, all depending on what you can get.
Yeah,
up in
only for
minutes.
5 minutes though.
Yeah. Sometimes 5 minutes maybe all it takes. If you're
Yeah.
exceptionally good for those 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, the 2 minutes in, they're begging you to stop for 5 minutes.
Well, you get to 4.5, you're like, I'm ready. Oh. Yeah, I don't know that one. Well, would that be lame? But only 5 minutes though.
Once again, sometimes. And so, I don't know why this
You'd
came
be
to
known
mind.
for this. You're just a 5 minute man. Oh no.
There's my 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we dismiss that?
Yes, please. I would, but I can't see it.
I don't know. Sometimes my fingers don't work on photos. I don't know why.
Maybe you have a superpower.
But what lame power is that?
I don't know. I'd have to come up with a name for that.
Well, okay. There's 2 different types of screens. There's capacitive and there's resistive for the touchscreen.
Mm-hmm.
And whichever it is that Apple uses, which, you know, obviously same thing as Samsung since they make them all. I have problems with the screens. Like my
Newer
fingers-
Apple or older Apple though?
I don't know, whichever iFruit is ever since the Fukushima.
Like I know them by name since I don't like them at all and I don't use them.
No, I mean that's the meltdown in Japan where they moved everything from Japan to Korea.
They moved Japan to Korea?
Well,
When
only-
did that happen?
Only the iFruit factory.
The iFruit factory.
Yeah. Well, it was the only company, I guess, that had
Had an impact because they were using a nuclear reactor to do things?
No, I think the Samsung was the only company that had the proper ability to make the iFruit phones.
It
tablets and
wasn't
stuff.
that they had the proper ability, they were always manufacturing a better phone to begin with, so I upgraded by
Well,
Going
I
to-
agree, but I'm not going to be saying that.
to a better manufacturer with a proven technology, even though all of those iFruit people say that the Samsung sucks when they're carrying Samsung phones. But hey, it's okay.
Yeah, I know they're all made by Samsung, and they have the older generation of processor versions.
I know that doesn't make
How
any
does
sense.
that even?
So,
why do they cost twice as much?
why
too?
do I pay twice as much for the same phone with an older processor?
Hey, did you know what's really cool about this whole "let's shut down the iFruit" thing?
What?
That our #1 listeners are actually on Apple Podcasts.
Oops. So let's move along in topic here. And,
Look, I understand. I understand why people buy them. There's one way to do things, and you're like, I don't need all the customization. I just want it to work when it is. I press a button, and that's what it does. Except for with me, it doesn't work for some reason.
It's the ice sheet phone. So I was
You can say
thinking
that about any of them, really.
one of the
The
most
fact that we're carrying them.
complicated, probably handy, but tenuously compromised superpowers would be I shoot drywall mud out my butt. Now, granted,
Could you imagine being that guy that goes, wait a minute, you do what? How are we supposed to use this?
framing
You
a
want me
house,
to trust that?
when the drywall guys come in to mud your house, and this one guy, and they don't even have to bring like cases of mud. One guy shows up, and he can supply all the mud for any job,
All he needs is a
but
bunch of.
still,
He needs an intake solid of Taco Bell in order for it to work.
no, he just needs the 5-minute pill, sir.
Oh.
So so he would be saving all the whatever production costs it would be to create drywall. But now then he's putting somebody out of business, and that becomes complicated.
And then that's a really lame super ability. Then.
Why is it?
Could you imagine the first time you take that and you're like, all right, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, and then
What is that?
You're up to your ankles in drywall
Yeah,
mud.
how
A
long
few seconds later, that's
Yeah, you're not a
jacked up.
drywall guy. You have no idea what happened at all. You're like, what is this?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
I have like white diarrhea. What is going on?
Yeah, that freaked you out at first
Boy, that
for a
would be
minute.
terrible,
That-
especially like clothes on the first time
Oh,
too.
oh, please, not a suit. That
Oh,
would
man.
be really jacked up.
Yeah, you're wearing like an Armani suit or something, just hanging out.
Yeah, but you'd hear like other people who have their superpowers manifest, and you'd be worried that you may have fire. So I would not be wearing an Armani suit when I pop this pill. I'd probably pop it in the privacy of my own home, in an area where I believe it's because if I combust.
Well,
bad,
yeah.
right?
Well, okay. So say it's in the privacy of your home and you catch on fire, then you burn your house down.
Yeah, that would kind of.
All right. So you're in the middle of a field with nothing around. You're like, twist the pill down the hole and then
Drywall mud.
drywall mud.
A field full of drywall mud.
Oh man. Now, can you control it, or is it just like
Oh, it's
projectile?
just drywall mud. Bazooka
Projectile.
practically at this point. No, it'd be cool if you could control it, because you'd be like, hey Joe, I need a shot over there.
Yeah, like you're the house inspector coming by, and some dude's bending over dropping trowel, so you
But
can
no,
so you can
he's
trowel.
shooting drywall mud at your walls. And it's all nice and
Oh
smooth.
no.
And it's not just drywall mud. The best, perfect consistency, easily smoothed with your trowel, fills in nail heads perfectly, creates excellent seams and corners. I mean, this is exceptional drywall mud. Paintable immediately.
All right, so 5 minutes you have no allergies, and nobody around you has any allergies.
Oh, that would
5
be the
minutes.
most.
Only
dude.
for 5 minutes.
But still, there are people who could experience things for the first time Because you could do that.
You know, after the gas chamber in
What?
well, boot camp thing, right?
Oh,
After the gas chamber.
I'm sorry, I was like, what?
Wait, we're not talking about Nazi Germany here. Hold on.
You started with after the gas chamber. I'm sorry,
Well, I had the ability to smell milk.
Yeah, you told me that
Yeah.
story.
Well,
I
I've
feel
never been
bad
able
for
to
you.
smell
Your
milk
sinuses are just so incredibly jacked up.
Well, like even at home, I gotta get out the milk carton. I look at the date. If it's close, I could, hey, open it up, and have my wife smell it.
You know that close enough thing's a myth, right? Because, you know, that's sell-by date. It's still
know.
good for another 72 hours to 5 days after, as long as you keep it refrigerated.
Okay, but
Don't leave it.
it's
Don't
not
let the
a
kids
perfect
leave it on
science
the
either.
counter. Don't let the kids leave it on the counter.
It's not a perfect science either. I don't know exactly how long. It's based upon a good guess too. What
Yeah,
you know, how that's gonna last.
and how often it's exposed to air
Okay,
and
well,
bacteria and stuff, you know. So
I've had small amounts a bunch of times. It's a day past the expiration date. There's a glass worth left in it, and I'm going, I can't smell it.
Then you can't
Like,
taste
oh well,
it,
nobody's
so it's not
around.
bad.
Let me get my 5-minute pill out. You know? Yep. Oh, that's not good. All right.
Look, it's easy, man. 24 hours after its expiration, it's quote unquote sell by date. That's not expiration, that's sell by.
Is that lots of air quotes?
Yes, that's
Okay.
lots of air quotes. So if you purchased it before it's sell by, and it is in your fridge, which, you know, well, nowadays the refrigeration environment at most of the grocery stores is pretty much equivalent to your fridge, you're fine. You're fine.
Right. But I'm just saying, you get to that line.
And if you're
like,
trying to walk
I
that
have
2
no
week,
idea.
well, you know, they say that it's for 2 weeks, and you want to walk that line, see how close you can get. That's on you. Hey, I don't think you need a superpower for that one. If you're chewing it, it's bad.
I watched a movie recently that was really lame, and it was called Walk the Line. It's like a 1958 or something. I don't remember how old it was, but it's the music in it was great. It was all Johnny Cash.
It was
whole
the
thing.
Johnny Cash story. Walk the line. I
Oh,
saw that in
was
the movie theaters. Yes.
About the cop.
Oh no, then there was a movie called.
It was called Walk the Line.
I would have sworn the Johnny Cash movie was.
No, it's not
Where's
the
my
Johnny
phone?
Cash movie.
Where's my phone?
This is the one about this
Where's my
sheriff that meets some moonshiners, and then the
Somebody
feds
mooned
start
him?
showing up, and he likes the girl that is with the moonshiners, so he kind of lets them get away with it, and he tries to hide them a bit, and then she's basically faking it the whole time to keep the sheriff off their back. Yeah,
So in the
it
end of
wasn't
the
a
movie,
good
does he shoot
ending. It
everybody?
was sad. No, it was
He doesn't shoot everybody in the end?
no.
He doesn't go all Jean-Claude Van Johnson and lose his crap and shoots everybody?
No, he doesn't.
After he kicks them in the head several times?
Yeah.
He
No.
doesn't go all John Wick and dislocates his shoulder, drops you on the ground, and double taps you in the skull?
No.
Then it was a lame movie, I agree.
Well, they didn't do that in like these older movies like that.
No, they had Tommy guns and they shot you a lot.
Well, it wasn't the Chicago typewriter type of movie,
No.
you know. But
So-
it was rather lame.
So we have proven today that there is no such thing as a lame superpower.
Yeah, it does seem like that. It seems like any.
I warned you. I warned you up front. As soon as you said lame superpowers can't be lame. Their application, if you are not creative enough to think outside the box and
All
come
right,
up
hold
with an
on, hold on,
application-
hold on.
Oh, here we go. He's come up with one.
Uncontrollable continuous urination.
You can put out fires next.
You can't do that.
Why not?
You're going to be on TV. You got your wang out.
They've got that little bar, they can block it out.
Yeah, but it's live television.
All right, so you know what you do? You create a sheath for your wang so that you can actually hold it and direct it at the fire. Next, you have it. Come on, man, think.
I say, what if it was a children's hospital? You know, you're gonna end up in jail now. Well, you said you got a sheet, so that's out of the way.
Summon Super Pisser. I have the power to paint. Oh, not enough coffee yet. Still somewhat insane. Okay.
All right, your superpower is you can turn yourself inside out.
Dude, that's awesome.
How so?
Um,
You go to the biology class and teach?
medical school, straight
yeah, I
up.
guess that, yeah. Dang.
You really, come on. Uh-huh.
All right, man. You got me. You got me. You got me.
Score one for the human.
Well, if anybody out there can think of a superpower that'd be really lame that, you know, Hair Bear over here couldn't.
All of a sudden, now I'm hair there.
Yeah.
I like no hair. Everyone, like, I've got a friend who calls me, I miss my locks Harry, because she misses my locks. I have no hair.
Yeah. Well, if you can think of any that he couldn't counter, then send it to email
With
us.
coffee.
Yeah.
I need coffee for this.
That's important.
Coffee,
Yeah,
coffee.
email
fuels
us.
the insanity.
NotRobotsQuestions@gmail.com.
Is it Gmail?
It is Gmail.
Is it Gmail?
Yeah, it's only for G's though.
Nothing but a G thing. Okay.
Ain't nothing but Gmail, baby.
Seriously.
Yeah. Wait, that's not how it goes. All right. Thanks, Snoop.
No, that wasn't Snoop.
No, it was Dr. Dre.
That wasn't Dre either. Well, yeah, it was Dre. Crap.
Well, it's one or the other. Back then, it was really the only two rappers anybody listened to and gave a crap about.
Sorry, Dre. I apologize.
I mean, there were other ones like DMX and so on back then.
X, gonna give it. Okay.
Oh, you thought you was raw? Not anymore. Yeah. I remember DMX.
I love me some X, man.
That was some gangster movie. But you know what?
What?
They didn't synthesize his voice.
No, that was
That
X.
was
That was straight, man. His voice was unique.
yeah. I mean, you go to a poetry night down in the corner and boom, 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 you know, a little light jazz band in the background and the guys up on stage talking about butterflies, rainbows. Well, DMX would be up there talking about
Pit bulls.
pit bulls and AK-47.
You know.
But it's the same
Because
thing.
you know it's hard to digest with the
Poetry
size of the
night.
hole in your chest.
Yeah, let's throw the lyrics back into the hole where they belong.
X was awesome.
You know, speaking of, I don't even know how to say that. I don't even know how to segue the thing.
Well, that
Why do we
was a
say
vehicle
speaker?
that apparently it's.
Yeah, it's for rental cops. You know.
Hey! No!
Security
I saw them using it at airports. Yes.
Yeah, security,
that
mall
we can
security, airport
Get
security.
around faster and not be big and bulky. So kind of have an agility thing there.
Well, they can have all the donuts they want, and it doesn't slow them down.
Why's it got to be donuts?
Hey, dude, let me ask you this: you work security on a Segway at an airport. You're during the time that there's almost nobody around at all, and the only thing that's open sells coffee and donuts, and they'll give them to you for free because you're security.
Okay.
Are you going to be on your Segway with coffee and donuts? Because I damn sure know that if I was in that scenario, yes, I would.
Coffee, yeah.
That would be the shape of a donut. By the end of
Donuts
it.
more than likely not.
What if it was the perfect donut?
The meat donut?
Yes.
Oh, if it's the meat donut, I'm getting protein now. Now we're talking some stuff here.
Yeah.
Is this the good Asian barbecue pork meat donut?
It's the perfect donut from
Our donut discussion?
yes.
Yes.
What's wrong with being a donut?
I'm eating that one. Because if it's the meat donut, I'm all in.
If you haven't heard that episode, that's the one. What's wrong
That's
with
from
being a donut?
season 1.
Yeah, that's a season 1 one right there.
Yeah, because once you stuff a donut with barbecue pork,
Mm.
that's worth eating. Because now you've got a protein source. You got some carbs which are relatively crappy, but because they're a little too refined, but still, you got the sweet and the smoky and the barbecuey and the Yes, all day. All day.
Okay, then by the end of that, you're going to be the shape of that
No,
sandwich.
no, because now I'm carrying the Segway back and forth.
Oh, right.
So that I can burn that off.
How much do those things weigh?
Enough that if you can shoulder it, that's a heck of a workout.
All right, so there's some stairs in the way.
Oh,
You
dude.
take your 5-minute pill, your special abilities to carry a Segway.
That makes you a better security. Hey, in Terminal B, yes, the old terminal with the stairs that's hard to get with
But you don't have to worry about stairs. They use escalators.
What happens if it's some antiquated airport
Or
in
the
back
escalator
order
breaks?
of some, or yes, God forbid, the escalator's down for maintenance.
And you got to carry your Segway up the broken
Yep.
escalator.
So now I've got 5 minutes to Segway carry. Pop my pill, hurdle those stairs with my Segway on my shoulder, drop my Segway, and chase the bad guy
On your Segway.
on my Segway. Hey, if I still have 5 minutes of Segway carry, then I get off my Segway and I throw it at the guy. You are not getting away! Like a hammer throw.
And you hold that thing upside down, tear the handle off, and now you got like Thor's hammer. You got the pedestal with the battery and the wheels and on the other end of it.
You just smite the ground with it. The guy falls over.
Just slam it straight down.
Dead or alive,
Concussive blows.
you are coming with me.
Whoa, Judge Dredd.
That's RoboCop.
Oh, wait. Well, same thing.
That is not the same thing.
I know it's not.
Judges were judges and executioners, and RoboCop was trying to arrest you. And then if you didn't want to come peacefully, he shot you full of really high caliber holes, and you didn't really survive that.
Judge,
But,
get you or take you or shoot you.
well, yeah, if you didn't violate
They're
too
the same
badly, the
thing.
judge would take you
RoboCop
in.
and Judge Dredd were the same
No,
thing.
they were not the same thing.
Well, the difference was Judge Dredd would judge you there and then serve out the execution.
Only if you deserve to be executed.
Right.
If he judged you and you needed to be arrested, incarcerated.
RoboCop didn't judge anybody.
No, he did not.
No.
He tried to arrest you,
And he wasn't on a Segway.
and he was the same way.
He was a Segway.
And Judge Dredd was more or less human, and RoboCop was much less human.
That's who we should have thrown in there for
He wasn't a robot; he was a cyborg.
That's right.
He had
You
living
know, we
parts,
couldn't
so we
talk
couldn't
about
use it.
cyborgs.
We did. Oh, but we could have talked about the security droids.
Security ones.
Yeah, but they weren't all that bright. I would
The,
call
the
those
bigger
robots.
ones, the ones that the next generation of RoboCop. Remember, they were the big.
Yep.
Yeah, could have them in there. But nobody mentioned those.
No, nobody. But they weren't robots. They were androidish.
No, the ones after RoboCop that didn't have any people in them at all. They were entirely robots.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah. It's the same with Terminator. After they went through the people thing, they were entirely robots.
What do you mean the people thing?
Well, after the ones that were the Terminators, and then
Yeah,
they
but
had all
those
the
were
robots
entirely
that-
robots. They just skinned them organically.
No. Afterwards, the other ones they had the flying machines and stuff like that. They were all, autonomous. Those
Were
robots,
they
yeah.
really autonomous? Or I mean,
Well, I'm sure there might have been some central computer somewhere. controlling
yeah, I
them.
thought they were more like drones than anything else. It was.
That's a good point.
A patrol drone with several gun turrets on it and easy heat signature, detect heat signature, fire upon heat signature. Because the Terminators didn't have the same heat signature as a human, so
No, that's true.
heat signature matched it. So that's not really.
You didn't even need to
sentience.
match. They just shot cows too. I mean, it was the same deal. They didn't.
No.
need cows.
They could. Well, but in theory, you could have. Cows aren't the same body temperature as a human. So you use plus 98.6
Lame superpower.
plus minus a couple degrees.
Lame superpower.
That is not a lame superpower.
No. Lame superpower would be to be able to transform yourself into a cow.
That's a disguise. How's that a lame superpower?
That's a terrible disguise.
How is being a cow a terrible?
Okay, explain to me how it would be a great disguise.
Farmer,
Okay.
growing an illegal crop, cooking an illegal substance, going back to your moonshine thing. So now how do you get evidence? The cow.
You turn into a cow and
Yes.
walk into the grow farm?
Exactly.
Okay, well then you change back after 5 minutes from a cow into a naked individual? Is that the idea?
And go, you're under arrest. I have all the evidence.
Show me
here.
your badge,
The
sir.
bell on the cow's neck.
My stars at the back.
The bell on the cow's neck is a recording device, and on the other side is the badge.
Huh?
You're done.
Oh, man.
By the way, this thing is transmitting. All of the video has been sent to, and the strike force is on its way in. Shoot me all you want. I'm gonna die, but so will you.
Well, we should move along and this.
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Oh.
All right, if you can think of any lame superpowers and maybe shut down Harry on these.
Good luck.
Yes. Good
Bring
luck.
your A game.
Hey, we'll even accept the B game if you can type it out. NotRobotsQuestions@gmail.com. And for some reason, we don't know if our voicemail thing is working or
He's
not.
still begging. Please, Jeremy, just call him and say hi.
We're not getting any voicemails. I don't even know if it's working now.
And if you don't, and if you call and it's not working, send Pete a message that it's
Call?
not working.
No,
Please.
It's not a call.
Leave a voicemail thing, whatever.
Anchor.fm/not-robots, and then click the little message button, and that will go to, you can email us, or there's the, send us a voice message.
Please, somebody send this man a voice message, please.
I don't even know if it's working anymore.
Lisa.
I gotta have one that I want to play so we can play it at the beginning
hold
of
on.
the
I
thing.
forgot to say it. Lisa, we were 90% on topic this whole session.
I'm
Aren't
sure-
you proud of us? Aren't you proud?
Her 5-minute ability is to give us a high five from New York.
That would be an awesome thing.
High five from New York to Florida. Ooh, you see that?
She wouldn't do that though, because we'd probably send COVID back with her.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's true. This is Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
And
it's
that's
Florida.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Should we wear masks for the recording?
That's what I wanted to do, but you said nobody'd understand you.
Yeah, but see, it's
So I wore a mask the whole
the
entire
voice
time.
thing is important for the microphone.
Don't you understand me?
Well, you
I'm
got
wearing
one
a
on
mask.
now. It's on your eyes.
Yeah, but I'm wearing one.
Yeah, see, you're not going to transmit it through your eyes, and that's okay.
How do you
I got
know?
a shield
How
on. 'cause
do
I'm
you
wearing
know?
glasses.
How do you know? We haven't found out if that's a symptom or not.
Digital
There
transmitted.
you go. It's the 5G towers that are.
Ooh,
Yeah.
bad lame superpower.
Oh
Be
Lord.
able to transmit viruses to human beings from your computer.
What? I didn't even know run that through again.
Transmit human viruses over the
So
internet.
you can write viruses like code.
Well, let's say, for example, it's a cold or flu or, heaven forbid, this one that everybody's wearing the mask for lately.
Okay.
And it would transmit from you, say, watching the recording of our recording. Oh, crap, I saw it and I didn't have my mask on or whatever. They didn't have their on and it's online, so now I got it too.
Okay.
Oh, it's really raining again. Man, it's been raining a ton here lately.
So you want to know how that's a superpower?
No, how is that lame?
So you're part of a.
I mean, that's lame. I mean, I know
No,
it's
it's
lame.
not. So you're part of a government anti-terrorist hacking team. You hack into the other people's computers and you transmit a human virus to them, pretty much taking them out. Next.
Damn it. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
I can't see y'all, but thank you, wherever you are.
No robots out.
Deuces,
Yes, Medusas.
point me in the right direction. I don't know where I am.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Bunny ears.
Okay. Hey, thank you for paying attention to us. Please, if you do try to follow up
stop.
on this topic, bring your A game.
Or at least your B game.
Because
Except
I
the B
mean,
game.
I served all episode. Somebody dethrone me. Wherever you are.
Or you might want to take that off so you can see your coffee.
Why? I've been drinking it the whole time.
Yeah?
I think. I heard you move it. That's my
How
superpower.
far did I move it though?
That I do not know, but I heard you move it, so I'll have to adjust my calculations. Ha ha ha.
Lame superpower. Like I'd put it on mute And then based entirely on what it is it looks like it said, I'd put on the captions.
So it's like when they do those things on TV, the NFL players, and then they dub different crap in there, except for you're going to do it with captions.
Yes.
That would be hilarious. Anybody do anything while I'm out there in the world? I see a text message, and dang, I've been busy.
All right. Whoa. Get down. Get to the chopper. Boop, ba-da-doop, boop, boop. Save.
What do we say?
Lame superpower.
None of it was lame. My attempt at calling something lame and being served by Harry.
It's pretty much what it was.
Dang, it's serious out there.
Add recording to episode.
See, now you have plenty of time to do all your editing.
Yeah.
I had to buy the boy some shoe covers.
Shoe?
Bowling shoe covers.
Oh. Like what? What are you covering shoes for? Bowling stuff. That makes sense.
See, the bowling thing.
He's already got his superpower.
Yeah, it could be super. It could be super.
Well, he's growing and it takes practice just like anything else.
Yeah.
I don't think I can have that in the recording, bro.
Maybe you should delete that.
It's probably.
But it's